we have to be good enough in the passing game and the running game to win the game, and whatever that is. I don't know what it'll be this game. Still need to see what their personnel looks like a little bit more, but it's we didn't throw it as good as numbers would say, but last I looked, it won the football game. So it turnovers are a big deal, sacks are a big deal, and I think we gave up one sack, and time of possession was in our favor. And I thought at the end of the game, there was a factor at the end of the game in the fourth quarter of finishing that game just because of what we had done offensively. So those things help win football games as much as scoring a bunch of points. We just saw a 72-72 game. And we played a 16-13 game. So who knows what this will be? They're scoring 50 points a game. All right. I don't know that we can score 50 points, so we better play some good defense.
Can you talk a little bit about your all-conference guys and that deserving honor for them?
Yeah, I kind of know who they are. I didn't study the list, but if I remember right, just the ones that are on there. Cal Twait, Ricky Neal, Duncan Furch,
He's second team.
Bradley Moore,
Eartham.
and Austin Eartham. I mean, no,
Williams.
and Xavier Williams. Okay, all those guys. If those are names that have been productive for us, so they're pretty evident. I think that they helped numerous games of being productive. Briley has made some great blocks, some great catches for us. Eartham is doing a tremendous job kicking. Just the other night was a factor in that football game. Xavier Williams has been a great return specialist for us, as much as playing the corner for us. Uh, Cal Twait represents the whole offensive line. You can't get your whole offensive line first team, but Cal Twait's been there as a consistent guy year in and year out, and kind of represents the whole group. And then Ricky Neal is, he's such a positive force in the defensive line for us, particularly when we get to a third down situation. He factored in that game the other night. So all those names show up week in and week out, and they showed up last weekend in a big game, and that's what all conference guys do. So, and then in retrospect of that, I believe they have 12 or 13 guys on their all conference list. I mean, they got the player of the year, like I said, the offensive player of the year. So, we're gonna have to put our, they're loaded. And when I looked at their roster and in that same regard, all conference list, and that stood out to me because that's another good conference, and they're the first and second team players in that league, which really projects a high caliber player.
Going back, sticking with them, the